Welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going to be doing a little walk around on a 1966 Ford Mustang. This one here is a 289 under the hood, no power steering, disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear, and the paint job, it is a little bit older. It's going to need a new paint job on this one, but good thing is it hasn't been covered up, so we can look around, look at all the lower panels, check the trunk out, give you some undercarriage shots, and point out any flaws that I see. Check us out at maplemotors.com. I have financing, shipping information available, close to 100 detailed pictures, wheels, tires, parts, accessories, all the goodies for your classic car needs. All right, we're gonna get started here. I like running down the lower panels first and then coming back up the midsection, so let's do it. The bumper on this is in pretty good shape. It is not brand new. You can see it does have a few little pitting spots, and down here it's got a little bit of rust trying to pop up on it. That can be touched up, but bumpers are cheap. One of the cheapest things you can replace on these cars to make the biggest difference is the bumpers. The grille looks pretty good. You do got some paint chips all over it, but I'm going to point out majority of everything on this paint job, rust wise, body wise. You check the edges here, silhouette of the paint chipping up, and some surface rust popping up there above the trim. Looking down the bottom of the door, it's fairly straight, not really seeing any rust bubbles. You do got some chips and stuff. Back here in the corner, it looks like a little bit of rust is trying to come through. Coming over the wheel well, decent shape. And you got some cracking going on right here in this back panel. Back bumper on this thing is about the same condition as the front. Dual exhaust out the back. Magnet tag here. Coming down the midsection, it's not too bad. Door handles look fairly new. I think somebody has replaced them. The mirrors are in great shape. Trim around the window looks great. Your weather stripping is decent. Bit older, but it's decent. It's not falling apart or cracking. Top of your fender here has got some blemishes. Little spot there. Discoloration right here. And you can hear it. Oxidized. A little bit of surface rust popping up on the vents here, where the paint is thin or worn off. So you can see it's oxidized, but there's no dents. I'm not seeing any rust up there. A little bit of rust here in the corner where the water gets trapped by the trim, and the trim is in pretty good shape. Tail lights look good. Gas cap's got some pitting on it. It's not perfect. The trunk itself, not too bad. Needs a new paint job in the trunk. Got some rust popping up here. Looks like some surface rust. Doesn't look like there's any holes. There's some more right here. Try to get my shadow out of the picture. Looking up in here, package tray's in great shape, not all rusted up. A little bit in the corner there, nothing major, just some surfaced. Check it all out. Trunk lid itself's in good shape, and it did rain like crazy yesterday. The water is staying out of here, and what's crazy, so there's no weather strip. It was still staying out of the trunk. Good deal. Needs weather stripping in the trunk though, for sure. I would. All right. Comes down, it shuts good. Coming around this side, I may have to start up front. according to my shadow here. And I will. I'll start up front here. And we'll work our way to the back. Same thing, I'm gonna hit the lower panels, come back to midsection, hit the top. See a little bit of paint chipping up here, coming down this section. The tires got some dry rot on the edges. The rims have some rust on every one of them. They all look similar to this. Old Cragar's there. You got some paint chipping off here, surface rust popping up where the paint is not. Corner of that door there, a little thick on paint. Big scratch right down the middle of the door. Discoloration, chips. Some bubbles popping up in the corner here and there around the fender well. In the back here, you got some rust bubbles popping up. Gonna need to be repaired. Coming back to midsection. Keeping your face this way so the shadow's not destroying the image. See, that's been touched up and repainted. Door handle's in good shape. No mirror on the passenger side. Antenna has fallen. I don't think they have the little nut to screw it back on. Get some discoloration here and some paint chips around where the antenna was. Looks like they had tape right here holding something down. Still got a little bit of glue left on it. Some chips up here in the front. Coming back over the top portion. Trim looks good around the windows. A little hazy here around the vent window. Got a chip up here on the roof. Oh, there's some rust popping up here. Like I said, it comes down in these tracks, gets trapped down here, and it'll stay there and cause it to rust. A little bit of rust right there. See, that would have sucked with my shadow in it the whole time. Let's look at this back end here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Got some chips popping up there, a little dent. Your reverse light bezels are faded. I think they need to be replaced. Same little pieces that come off your bumper here. All right, we've made it all the way around the outside of this car. We're gonna go ahead and jump on the inside, start her up, give you some undercarriage shots, and go back to the test drive. Be sure to check the test drive video out. I always do 2 parts to every car. So as soon as I open the door, checking the interior out, it's in good shape. Go ahead, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? We'll also add the radio. Do you think the radio works on this one? It's a little game we like to play. This car actually smells nice and clean. Kind of smells like a carpet cleaner. The door panel's in good shape. Weather stripping is a bit older, still soft. Looking at the bottom of the door. And your jams. Do have some moisture in here. See that mat? Dead giveaway. Let's look up under it. I told you it was raining. Yesterday it rained all day. A little wet down there, so we're gonna pull it back when we get to the lot, get it all vacuumed out, let the sun hit it for a little while, try to dry it up. Interior's in great shape. There is a little bit of a seam coming apart here on the headliner. You can easily fix that without replacing the whole headliner because it is in great shape. Carpet's a bit older, but it still looks good. Oh yeah, let's try this horn. You ready? It works. Starts up nice and easy. Oil pressure's coming up immediately along with the temperature. And I can show you the miles. I can't stand behind them. This is a 66 model and it is very hard to prove actual mileage on those older cars here. Looks like our blower motor is working, should have heat. Radio, not so good. Looks like you'll be jamming out to the exhaust notes until you get a new radio. It's something you'll have to add to this car. Coming across the dash. Oh, there is a little bit of a rip. So you had the sun on it earlier, I couldn't see that. A little bit of a rip, it's all wrinkled and stuff from the sun. Getting the heat on it, cooling down over and over again. Wipers, try them, they work. This car sounds good. You also have the B&M shifter, aftermarket. Let's jump out of here. Nice quiet little 289. Edelbrock carburetor. Recommend adding a fan shroud just for protection. It also helps cool it down a little bit. But I haven't noticed any kind of overheating issues. I have left this car running for, I don't know, probably 15-20 minutes, just sitting there in the drive at Maple Motors while I was prepping it, washing it. Always try to run a good cycle on them before I make these videos. That way I don't run into any issues out here on the road. And if I do, we take them back, try to fix what we can, and tell you everything else that's wrong with the car. You can see close to 100 detailed pictures on our website at maplemotors.com. We have financing available and shipping available. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some undercarriage shots. We're gonna get back to the test drive. Let's look under this one. Okay, I appreciate y'all watching. I want to thank you for sharing these videos. There's a ton of them on here. I do have a section on the main YouTube page here that shows inventory that is available. And you can also see all the current inventory at maplemotors.com. I do get these videos after that website is updated. So some of them may not yet be on here on YouTube, but they will. All right, guys, let's get back to this test drive. I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I post a old classic American muscle car. Let's take this thing back down the road.